chilling on the water. This is what we like to do.
I'm qualified too. I can't believe it.
Happened when you... Okay guys, it's time to get this all up and fitted and wired in. So I've got the old board down as a bit of a template, just marking around the edges, and what I didn't realise is there's a slight curve to it. My crappy little jigsaw might jump around doing that a little bit. So there we are. So we're going to cut that out and then template where this is all going to go. That's going to be the main one in the middle, and then we've got VHF is going to go that side, and the old what's going that side? Oh, old autopilot. So that's going there, and all the wires are up there ready. So we've seen last week or whenever these videos come out in whatever sequence. There's all the wiring all ready. NMEA2000 backbones there. So all we've got to do now is cut some holes, get it wired up. Ooh, let's go.
We are armed.
Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so got my Garmin template. So this is for the 9-inch.
Very nice.
9-inch Garmin display. So yeah, I was going to pin this up and cut it out.
So how to know which bit you're cutting out?
So if you look on the template.
You're going to bring the template towards me?
Nope.
Alright.
You bring the camera to the template. So you see
this bit in the sun.
The black line. Just to be sure, in your own mind, if you lay
black
this
line there.
Yeah, if you lay this upside down over the template very gently, you'll see the screw holes through the template. So you've got the screw holes through the template. So if you weren't quite sure, you need to be below those screw holes, because you only want to cut out this section, not this section. So below the screw holes there's a big black line, and that's the one we're going to cut out.
And my finger is pointing.
Yes. Okay. Alright, and it's going to go up there. So I've got the new panel up there, and it looks bare at the moment. So let's get some gadgets up there. Alright.
So excited.
Love it.
So he's measuring the hole where the chart plotter is going to go now.
A little bit annoyed that the screws I had to go with the old screw holes because the holes in the back there. It's 5mm out. It needs to be there. Well, I can't do anything about that because the hole's already in the back. So there we are. Okay, I've got my templates in place. So that is for the VHF. So that's where that one's going to live. And that's for the 9-inch Garmin screen. And over this side, I'm putting back in the old C-Trek autopilot. So I don't have a template for that. And this is the old thing here. Old autopilot. It's a flush mount thing, so it'll look okay with the install. It doesn't look too bad actually. So that's what I've got to fill that space, but I don't have a template for it. So taking it apart and put this on the table and then I'll suss out where to draw around that and cut that out. Alright, so Bird's had to go out, so I'm going to do this on my own, so it might make a bit of mess because I can't hoover it and cut that wanky old jigsaw I got, but never mind. Get these holes cut and then get some wires in. Let's get in there. Alright guys, here we have it. 3 holes cut out and cables in play. Alright, so I'm going to connect the Garmin screen first. I've disconnected the 5-inch Garmin from down there from the network for a minute. We'll put everything onto the main Garmin chart plotter, and then we'll power that up and see what we've got, and then we'll connect the other 5-inch screen and then the VHF. The other screen on the flybridge isn't set up yet, that doesn't connect to the network anyway, so I could just put that up there out of the way. But yeah, it's getting dark, it's raining, and it's just taking forever, but it's a boat, we expect that. Put by a weekend and add some on. So happy with how it's going, so let's get these connected in. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cables going to the back of the unit, and then we'll power her up, see what we got. Ooh, excited! What do we need then? So we don't need that. Sonar, orange one. I've got an orange one. Let's connect that in. That's not actually in the right place actually, the transducer. I've not got it in. No, I won't put that in yet because I haven't fitted it into its bracket. I need to take all the floor up to get that back down to the engine room. So next weekend. Right, what's this one? NMEA2000. Alright. Only goes in one way. You ain't gonna see anything from this. As you can see me fiddling, it only goes in one way. So Garmin supply the screw-on bit and a little rubber seal separately, just to make the end a bit smaller to get through places around on the boat. So let's snap that off, and okay, and there we are. So that's how big the cable is with the screw-on bit on there. Okay, so let's get that in the back of the water as well. Network. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Finish with most of these tools. I'll go down there. Okay. Covers off. Alright guys, this is it. This is it. I'm turning it on. So double check everything's all there. So it's all connected to power in here. Which one does nav instruments? Turn that on. This one's gone pop. Oh, look at that. Here we go. Alright. I'll get this one plugged in as well. But we'll get this not set up because it takes forever. But we will just make sure that it's on the network. And then we'll plug the little screen in, make sure that comes on the network. And we'll plug this in and see if that comes on the network. Right. I agree. Here we go. Select country or region. Why is America at the top? Oh. English. Stored demonstration off. Set up screen lock to help prevent unauthorized use of your device and data. Skip. Set OK to quickly set up basic functions for first time. Okay. Boom boom. Powerboat. So it's got a GPS position. Oh, the light control module will be plugged in as well, but I've not got that wired in yet. I've taken the power off of that, so that will be next weekend as well. Cool. Alright, happy with that. So let's plug the little 5-inch screen in and see if that comes on. Right guys, the Bird's back. So here we go. So I've got the 5-inch screen is on now, so that's on the network, so they can see each other. I've got to load the Navionics charts into the back of this. I'll do that in a moment. I'm going to connect this one in next.
Exciting times!
Love it. Right, let's get the VHF plugged in and see if that gets on the network. Alright. Okay, we've got the ICOM as well, so let's look here. General UK. And ooh. Look, it's all coming together and it's really dark. That's cool, isn't it? That's lit up nicely. I like this. Oh, we should enter the registry at MMSI.
You haven't done
God damn it! I'll get the MMSI number. Let's see. Right, let's see if this is picked up on the network communications. Oh,
A dangerous target was detected.
okay.
What's
So
that?
it's picking up. Yes, that's coming from this. That's good. Those are communications NMEA2000 device list. So that's this device. TD50, that's that one. ICOM, that's that one. There we are. So there's two empties because we've got the chart plotter at the top, which isn't connected yet, and we've got the light control module down below, which isn't wired to power yet. So all good. I'm not going to press any buttons on this one because I've got to put the MMSI number in then. Oh, let's have a look at this. Okay guys, so that's the device is connected up. I'm going to put a memory card in the back of this one, download the charts, connect the active captain app, and I will put them back up here. Cool. Alright, and we'll go through on another video. I'll run through a bit of a tutorial on how to use them once I've worked it out myself. We'll work it out together, it's more fun. Right guys, thanks for watching, and the Bird's down there. Oh, look at all this mess I've got to clear up. Oh dear. But it is beer time. It is 20 to 7 on a Sunday. Oh dear. Better do food, Birdie. Gotta be fajita tonight. My favourite. Right, happy with all this. Thanks for watching guys. Please click the subscribe button and ring the bell, and we will see you next time. Cheers guys.